Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
With a little something to think about to start your day. You know, the question to everyone's answer is usually asked from within. But the patterns of the rain and the truth they contain have written my life on your skin. Just think about that for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Powerful, isn't it?
It is powerful.
Deep and powerful. Can you name that song?
A little bit too deep for this early in the morning.
Maybe. We'll see. Can anyone name that song without going to the internet and Googling any of the lyrics? If you can, for the first person at 888-933-93.
Are they going to win a brand new
2025 box of cookies?
Yeah.
A dozen Kexi cookies for the person who can identify those song lyrics.
If we find out that you cheated, though.
Oh, yeah.
I will come through this phone line.
We're monitoring.
We know where you live.
Yeah, that's right.
And you will pay.
Oh, wow. We're all wearing blue shirts today.
Oh, look at that. How adorable is
beautiful.
that?
Aww.
So our call at 3 this morning paid off. I'm going to wear the blue. What are you getting?
I'm wearing the blue, too.
Okay, and Keith?
Of course.
Of course.
I can't be left
We're
out.
all in blue. It's the Blue Boys today. It's beautiful.
We need a new name, though. The Blue Man Group.
Okay.
How about that? You like that
I
one?
like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
nobody's thought of that.
Yeah. So write that. Somebody go buy that domain. I bet it's available.
All right.
Those guys were awesome, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they still together?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see them. I mean, what are they? The Blue Men.
Yeah.
Blue Man Group. Yeah.
You've not seen them before?
I haven't. Not in person.
Awesome. Yeah.
You have seen them in
Yeah, I saw
person?
them in Orlando. They were awesome.
Did you get any blue paint on you?
We did.
Yeah.
Wow,
You can't, as a matter of fact, you can't go to the show without being completely blue
They probably
yourself.
warn that about you, don't they? They probably say you might get splattered with something.
They're not Gallagher.
Las Vegas and Orlando. Oh, they're coming to Longview Tech, Dallas in March.
Yeah.
Wow, so they tour.
Wow.
I just thought it was a Vegas thing, huh? Very cool.
Yeah, that is fun. All right, so a lot happened again yesterday because our president is always on the move, always doing something. He doesn't stop. And he just secured peace in the Middle East and immediately got into a full-blown cabinet meeting where he had a message for Hamas regarding the peace deal he just secured with Israel.
On Gaza, how long will it take Hamas to disarm, and can you guarantee that is going to happen?
Well, they're going to disarm, and because they said they were going to disarm. And if they don't disarm, we will disarm them.
Oh.
How will you do that?
How will you
I don't
do
have
that?
to explain that to you. But if they don't disarm, we will disarm them. They know I'm not playing games.
Huh.
Okay?
Well, okay.
I hope so.
All right.
Okay.
Just a little reminder about what he said on January 7th when he was president-elect. Here's what he said at that time.
That all hell must be paid if they don't release the hostages.
don't you?
Well-
do I have to define it for you? Look, all
No, I
hell
don't
will
have to
break out.
telegraph
If
what-
those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
Can you elaborate?
And it will not be good for Hamas, and it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's right.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Put that in your pipe.
right.
We just have breaking news that Hamas released a body that didn't match any of the hostages. So that's according to
And
the
they have
IDF.
not released all of them, right? All of the dead bodies, I think.
Oh,
there was-
correct. They have not. Yeah. And so the one that they released today didn't even match anybody that had been taken. So they're playing games, man.
Jeez.
I know.
So has all hell already broken
It's going
loose?
to be,
then?
and it's going to be Israel's fault.
Could you make the case that all hell did break loose, and that's why Gaza's in the shape it's in right now?
You could.
I don't know. I don't know how much more hell you can rain down on the Gaza Strip than they've already done.
Yeah.
But hopefully they're going to follow through, and they don't all want to be killed. Hopefully, which is what the promise is, and hopefully it'll be delivered on. If they don't fulfill their promises and their end of this deal. But visiting the White House yesterday was Argentinian President Javier Milei, who brought a gift for President Trump.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
And when he did this letter, Mr. President, your settlement in the Middle East wasn't done. So we had to do a new letter
Nomination.
to include it.
So Argentina,
because
too.
This is a very important.
You'll have to add one extra sentence.
Exactly.
That's great. Thank you very much.
So that's a Nobel Peace Prize, another nomination.
Thank you very much.
And that looks cute, then you're still not going to get one.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's probably in the garbage right now.
Yeah,
but
thanks.
it's
Appreciate
beautiful.
it. Appreciate it. Take this. Put this in the Bible room, would you?
So at least Argentina and Pakistan that we know of, as far as countries that have nominated him for a Nobel Peace Prize. Pretty impressive. And sad that it was ignored
Oh, yeah.
by the committee.
Yeah. Hello.
Maybe next year. We'll see.
I mean, if
But-
you're the Nobel Peace Prize people, you're like, did I get that letter from Argentina yet? Oh, there it is. Have a nice day. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know that they care, but
I know.
they ignored all of the pressure in the meantime to give it to that Venezuelan woman. So I guess they're capable of ignoring all of this.
I wonder if
Pressure's pretty hard now, though.
Yeah.
Pressure's pretty heavy.
There's a
now.
lot of people saying it.
Yeah.
And rightly so, by the way. He is conducting this piece through strength too, because there's some other things that he's doing right now that are not exactly peaceful. We've got the Tomahawk missile situation where he's talking about sending Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine.
And Zelensky's coming to town on Friday.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're reaching some kind of deal with that.
Begging for more.
Probably.
Help us.
That's what he does, right?
I mean, I'm sure we're talking about peace, but you know what would help? We need to be able to shoot into Moscow.
I'm sure that's the case that's being made.
Yeah.
They need extra incentive to come to the peace table. So how about some Tomahawk missiles? And now, because he's so pissed off at Putin,
I know.
he's open to it.
And not from us. I mean, we'll look. I'm open to selling our Tomahawk missiles to another country. What they do with it after that, I got no. What are you going?
Nothing,
I got nothing
to do with
it.
that.
Nothing. They don't listen to me.
And is Putin going to buy that? Will Russia buy that?
Of course not.
Of course not. No. So it's a dangerous move.
It is.
And the other thing that he's doing that's not terribly peaceful to the people he's doing it to is blowing up the Venezuelan boats.
Yeah.
Another 6 yesterday were killed.
Yeah.
And I mean, is that incentive enough to stop the drug trade? Because they keep doing it. I don't know if it's the deterrent that we think it should be. I'm not going out there on the boat. I suppose they're being forced. But if it's your drug shipment and you're putting it on this boat and you've seen multiple boats blow up before now, are you going to trust that shipment's going to get to the U.S.?
hell, I'm not even going deep sea fishing in Venezuela at this point.
You would send it out to see the reaction and see what happens as you're sending another shipment another way. Not that I'm telling saying what the drug people do,
but it seems like the American people are on board with that.
Yep.
I think the only people that are against it are in this room right now.
It sure feels that way, man.
And Rand Paul.
I don't understand why we can't board them, like we normally have done in the past.
Yeah,
instead
I
of
know.
just blowing them up.
I know. Look, I put
Board them.
We brought it up now. I mean, I put it in the Fat Five today, but we got it, number 5. We got the video of it. Another
ship
kinetic
exploded?
blast. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Clip 10.
It's incredible that here we go. Trump. They said, hey, under my standing authorities, we did another blow up terrorist attack, and it's off the coast of Venezuela, and it's this another kinetic attack. Now it looks like it looks like it blows up again. So I don't know if they shot it twice or if it's just the way the video is filmed, the satellite video is filmed. Because then right here, boom, then it hits again. So I'm not sure If
Maybe
they hit
that's
it
two.
twice, because we did see the first one
Or something
strike it.
on board explode.
Right.
Something.
Right.
Yeah.
And drugs blow up like that all the time. So it's always good to.
Do they? I didn't
we're gonna-
realize that.
Yeah.
But
Oh
you're the
man,
expert
when
on
you
that,
have when
so.
you have blocks of
Yeah.
cocaine and heroin like that,
They tend
blow
to
up.
explode?
Yeah, absolutely, like that all the
Okay.
time. So I mean, they're narco terrorists. You got it. Good. I'm glad they're gone. 6 more. Have a nice day. Plus the drugs and the boat. Okay.
Stop fishing. in
Stop
the water.
fishing.
Stop
Venezuela.
fishing. Right.
That's going to be an awkward farmers insurance commercial. We are farmers, and you just drug boat exploded everywhere.
Wow.
I mean, incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible.
And we're just doing it. It's open waters. No Americans got hurt.
War
And
on terrorism.
Now, do
War-
we even
war on
know?
terror.
How can you tell from so far away that they're even on their way here? Do you know that for a
Look
fact?
at that picture. Please put that picture.
that.
up. Look
Okay,
at that picture.
let me see.
Picture
let
5.
me look at it.
Look at that.
The picture could come up again.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
it is.
Okay.
Look at that.
Obviously,
America.
Obviously, they're headed right from Texas.
Obviously, they're heading right to Texas, and
Yeah.
obviously, don't you see the terrorism?
That's
The
clear,
terrorism
right there.
just spewing
Clear
out.
as a bell.
That's a little bit. That almost looks like something you'd just be out on a pond. I don't know how long that is.
So all of a sudden you're
That's a big pond.
I don't know how long that boat is, but it's just okay. Whatever.
okay, narco-terrorist sympathizer.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just want I even if it's a private conversation with our elected representatives, if you want to exercise war powers, you've declared war on narco terrorists,
Yep.
then just inform them, hey, this is why we think that this is a thing, and then we're done.
And my thing is, if you're going to show these all the time publicly,
Yeah.
then tell us the evidence against these people. We should probably know that they really are bad people.
Well, no, I mean, telling Congress, right? You don't
Tell
need
Congress.
them to tell you.
I don't know. They're
correct?
showing it to us. So,
Yeah,
I'd
making
kind of
a-
like to know.
They're making a point of showing it to us.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's the deterrent part, right? But it keeps happening. So, and again, I love most of what President Trump has done. There's just a couple of
Absolutely.
questions, that come up along the way.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
I never Trumper. I would never thought that was going to be you, Pat Gray. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what you're accused of if you don't
Yes,
don't
that's so
support
sad.
absolutely everything he
Yes.
says and does.
We don't have to support everything.
Well,
we can
you
question.
do. You do.
Oh, sorry.
So,
You do.
in the midst of all the great things he's done, including this peace with Israel and Hamas, there's just, some other things that are worth looking into. Like, I don't like the Tomahawk missiles going to Ukraine. I think that's really dangerous. Really dangerous.
Yeah.
And just killing these
I mean,
people
a lot of the
on
weapons,
the boats.
a lot of the weapons that we're sending to other countries that obviously is going to Ukraine now. That's keeping them at least even with what Russia's doing. That's definitely pushing the envelope as well. And now you're starting to
and
talk
pushing
about,
us closer to war with
yeah,
Russia.
and I don't like that
which I
at
don't
all.
want.
I do not like that. I mean, man of peace, right? President of peace.
Yes, and he is.
And he is. And he is. I know. And peace through strength. I got it.
Yeah.
But it just seems like.
But
we
again,
don't
there's
need to be
questions.
doing that.
Yeah, there's just questions. It's also day 15 now of the government shutdown. We're the 15th day already. Democrats in the Senate rejected a continuing resolution for, was this the 8th time yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's not a problem.
Nope, we're only
Don't worry about it.
42 hours in.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, fine.
Just 342 hours. There's going to be people doing the math saying, that doesn't add up to 15 days. We're in the 15th day. So
There it
later
is.
on. it
Later
will.
on, yes.
But here was the president and treasurer and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent talking about one of the senators who's standing in the way of reopening the government, and that's Elizabeth Warren.
We've been criticized by a couple of American Peronists, like Senator Warren. She and
That's a compliment. She has no idea what she's doing. She's a nasty, horrible senator. Go ahead. Other than that, I like her.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and she and her protege in New York, Mandami, who I don't even think he's a Peronist. I think he's more the communist chauvinismo.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, good. Don't mince words with that guy. He's despicable. But he does it all with a smile. He's despicable while smiling.
Yep.
And that makes it all okay.
does.
Go ahead and vote for him for mayor. I think that'd be great. You'll have a smiley mayor who's destroying the city. It'll be great. It really will.
So this
don't
was the
worry
new
about a
cabinet
thing.
meeting yesterday. Has Scott moved up? I mean, he's sitting closer to the president now. I mean, I know he's. Look, I got. He's the top gay, but
Right.
he's like right there now. I mean, JD's not sitting across from him.
I thought the seating was
seating.
based on
Seniority,
the
right?
seniority of the position.
Okay, but usually it's set up different. I don't know why.
Yeah, I
JD
feel like you're
doesn't
right. Yes.
JD sits across from him, and the other heads of the departments to line up next to Trump. I don't know. Trump must have come in and said, no, we're changing things up today. Just different is all.
But he did take questions yesterday from the media, except for ABC News.
Oh,
After the way they treated Vice
wonder
President
why.
Vance, we told you that access was maybe going to be curtailed to ABC.
Thank you for your time this morning.
No,
Governor
George, I
J.B.
said that I
Pritzker's
don't.
Up next, we'll be right back.
Brian, please.
First of all,
I
congratulations.
don't take questions from ABC fake news. After what you did with Stephanopoulos to the Vice President of the United States, I don't take questions from ABC fake news. Brian, go ahead.
Good. There you go. There it is.
Pat, you called that.
Well, it
called
had to happen.
absolutely.
Absolute necessity right there.
Donald Trump is not going to stand for that.
No, and he shouldn't. I mean, if you're going to treat our people that way, then you know what? I'm not going to give you the courtesy of calling on you for a question.
Yeah.
You can stick it. Right.
Now, you can report on that
Where it
or
goes.
not, but I'm not, whatever.
Right. He was also asked about Alyssa Farah, which we also talked about on The View, because she's welching on her promise to wear the MAGA hat if Trump got the hostages out of Gaza.
Alyssa Farah, she is one of the hosts on ABC's show The View. She said a while back, I'll quote, "If Trump gets the Israeli hostages out, I promise I will wear a MAGA hat for one day on this show and say thank you for doing it." Your response?
Well, did she put the hat on?
Well,
No.
she hasn't got the hat yet.
Who is it? Which one?
Alyssa Farah.
Okay. Well, she used to work for me. So she used to work here. I'll tell you about Alyssa. She worked here. She gave me the most beautiful letter when, the administration, the time came up, the election was rigged. I left. She gave me the most beautiful letter you've ever seen. I was a great president. What a great job. Some of the letters been quoted. This is Alyssa, who I never thought was very outstanding. I figured she would not make it. And she didn't have a big role here either. And then we had January 6th, and she left after that or before that. But she gave me the most beautiful letters. And then even months after she left, and while we weren't here any longer, she sent another letter, glowing letter, beautiful letter. And then she got hired by The View, and they gave her a couple of bucks, and she changed her view very quickly. I never thought she'd make it. Never thought she had what it took in any way. You know what that means.
You know what that means.
But she's on The View. But it just shows what a fraud The View is, because this woman gave me letters and statements. She said I was the greatest president in her lifetime. Now, she's not that old, so I didn't consider it a great compliment, but I've had better.
I've had better. Very funny.
That's awesome.
So, honest question. We know where ABC studios are there in Times Square, and right around the corner, all these little trinket shops and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume there's a MAGA hat for sale at one of those shops, but it's New York City, so maybe there's not.
Maybe there's not.
MAGA hat. But there's no excuse for her not having.
Didn't she already renege? Didn't she say she's not going to do it?
Oh, she said
I
she
don't
wasn't?
know that.
I didn't know she addressed it.
Oh, I didn't know she'd addressed it either.
Yeah, I'm not positive, but I read a headline where maybe it was just because she hasn't worn one. I don't know. I wasn't interested enough to actually.
Yeah,
click
Jeffy didn't
on
watch
the-
it for us
on the
yesterday.
headline.
I did not. I told you I wasn't going to.
Huh. Well, so there you go. I don't know. We'll see. But I think she's reneging on that promise. Interesting, though, that she wrote him a letter saying he was the greatest president in her lifetime. It's amazing how when you get to a liberal place like that, how that affects. I mean, same thing happened to Joe Scarborough.
You can come and work for us as our GOP person, but you can't think like that,
right? And they don't. Allison Camerata, who used to work at Fox News, then went to, was it CNN or MSNBC, one of the two. Same thing happened to her.
Just like Trump said, they paid her a couple of bucks.
Yep. And then you just get poisoned. All right, let me tell you about Birch Gold. Man, is gold on fire right now? You want to buy gold, and right now you can do that and get free silver. For every $5,000 purchased from Birch Gold Group this month, in advance of Veterans Day, they'll send you a free patriotic silver round that commemorates the Gadsden and American flags. Gold is up over 40% since the beginning of this year. It's over $4,000 an ounce.
42, I think, yeah.
Is it 42?
I think so.
It's up a lot. Yeah. And Birch Gold can help you own it by converting an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. Plus, they'll send you free silver, honoring our veterans on qualifying purchases. And if you're current or former military, Birch Gold has a special offer just for you. They're waiving customer fees for the first year on investments of any amount. They have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. They've got tens of thousands of happy customers. So let me encourage you now to diversify your savings into gold. Just text my name, Pat, to the number 989898, and you'll get a free info kit, and you can claim your eligibility for the free silver with qualifying purchases before the end of the month. Again, text my name, Pat, to Birch Gold at 989898.
Pat Gray is Unleashed.
Was it the same meeting when the president was talking about the shutdown?
Yeah, cabinet meeting, yep.
Okay, so here he's talking about the latest on that shutdown.
Honestly, can I put it in plain words for you? And you're a smart guy, so you all understand, but a lot of people don't. The Democrats are getting killed on the shutdown because we're closing up programs that are Democrat programs that we were opposed to. So we're being able, and they're never going to come back in many cases. So we're being able to do things that we were unable to do before. So we're closing up programs that are Democrat programs that we wanted to close up or that we never wanted to happen. And now we're closing them up. And we're not going to let them come back. The Democrats are getting killed. And we're going to have a list of them on Friday, closing up some of the most egregious, socialist, semi-communist, probably not full communist, we're saving that for New York, but semi-communist programs. And we're closing them up. We're not closing up Republican programs because we think they work. So the Democrats are getting killed, but they're not telling the people about that. I say it, nobody, well, I haven't said it probably as bluntly as I just said it, but so we are closing up Democrat programs that we think that we disagree with, and they're never going to open again.
Oh.
I hope so.
Okay.
Wow. I hope so.
He's going to.
Good. By the way, either Jimmy Carter just grew some flesh on those bones, or we've been joined by Glenn Beck.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure which at this point.
Put on a sweater, Pat, if you're cold.
What?
That's an oldie but a goodie right there.
Thank you. Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, turn that thermostat down.
Turn that thermostat
Bundle
down.
up.
So it must be Glenn Beck.
I remember
Must
my
be Glenn
grandfather talking to me about that time. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, how are things? What are you
Great.
up to?
Just got back from Washington. It was an amazing day. I met with senators on Capitol Hill about the shutdown. Met with J.D. Vance last night. Met with a couple of ambassadors. Met with Marco Rubio. Had a great conversation with him. They're on fire. They're absolutely on fire. And they are going to begin to shut things down.
Yeah.
They're tired of it.
Good, they should be.
They're really tired of it. And Trump has tried to play nice as long as he can. And, you want the longest shutdown in American history? Fine, we'll take advantage of that.
Man.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's a This is a big risk the Democrats are taking by continuing to go down this road and not budging at all.
No, they're budging. Chuck Schumer said yesterday, sorry, I've had the hiccups for 2 days. It's driving me nuts. Chuck Schumer said yesterday, let's... oh, yeah, that worked.
That worked.
Scared the flesh right out of me. Look at it. But you had him calling for street action. I mean, they're going even further down this.
Well, they've got
what's wrong with them?
They've got their No Kings thing coming up this weekend.
That's what they're doing. Yep, holding out through that.
And I'd like to remind you, the No Kings But Christ merchandise is available at glenbeck.com.
That's nice.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a good-looking button, too.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell us about the FBI visit that you had.
So it's so funny. I've been reading about this, how this is just fiction. That they would never do this.
Yeah.
Well, they did. I mean, they did.
You're not making this up?
No, I'm not making this up. And who was it I was talking to?
Because that's what I immediately suspected.
Yeah.
There goes Glenn again.
Yeah, you're just making
up stuff about the FBI coming to my house.
Like you couldn't prove that.
Right. So what happened was I get a call from, my office gets a call from Kash Patel's office. Said, you did a special on Wednesday. Yeah, it might work. You did a special on Wednesday about Antifa. We'd like to get some more information. So they come over, and I have to tell you, the FBI could probably tell you the name of every person who has gone to a Latin mass, in the last 5 years. But they are way behind on this, and they are.
That's interesting.
Weird.
That is
That's
weird.
weird.
It is.
You would
It
think
really is.
it's something this important, this critical, that they would have been pretty knowledgeable about it already, but they weren't.
Nobody has done any work on this for 20 years.
My gosh.
Wow, we've been pretty. How long was this?
Why do you think they came? Why do you think they
Thank
came?
you.
So you said you had to go back to Tides Foundation.
I went to Tides Foundation.
And
I'm going back.
Clue them into that.
We have
and
something.
then bring them up to speed on what's going on currently.
We are working on a massive special for January, February, I can't remember. And it's all about tying all this stuff down.
I love it.
And we've got 3 major researchers working on it with me. And I told them, I said, give me a couple of months and I'll have it all tied up for you.
Wow.
But we went back to the beginning.
Okay, so I have a question. If you're doing this work for the FBI, clearly they have time to reinstate the whistleblowers, which they have not. They've missed the September 25th deadline. Any chance that when you had the Patel assistant on the line, you mentioned that? Because
the whistleblower, what are you talking about?
The whistleblowers that
were going to rehire.
Kicked out by the Biden administration that stood up for the Constitution, that Kash Patel said would be reinstated, and then finally said, "Yep, here's your paperwork. Deadline's going to be you'll be reinstated by September 25th at midnight," and they have just been left twisting in the wind, and it's terrible. It's absolutely horrific what they're doing to these good people.
He's becoming a very bitter, angry man.
He's
already been.
Yeah. I tell you what, standing up for the right thing for people that stood up for the Constitution.
Right there. There it is.
That's me.
Yeah, there it is a third time. There it is a third time.
So I guess that didn't come up, right?
No, I did not. I met with Kash in the Rose Garden for 5 minutes. So I didn't bring up your anger, although he might soon bring up your anger.
You don't think I'm already on the list?
Yeah. So excuse me. They are serious, but they didn't. This government has only put time into investigating the right.
Wow,
that's it.
The Biden administration.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they told me they're like, Glenn, we've never had anybody on this. So we're starting from we're starting from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah. And they are talking to some of the best researchers just to get up to speed. They're like, look, if you can just give us some, the basics, we've got the people now. We're doing it. So they are actively doing
They could go back and watch and listen to a number of shows that
check out the card
on this very network.
Yeah, I know.
The Blackboard shows would help them a lot.
We are working on, I don't know if we've said anything, but we worked on George AI. We're also working on Glenn AI, and that's
cool.
That's coming, and we're sending a lot of stuff to them.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
By the way, nobody knows Jungle Love by the Steve Miller Band? Come on.
I didn't know those. I didn't remember the lyrics.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I love the song.
Oh,
I
it's a
didn't
great
remember
song.
those lyrics.
Year of Our Lord 1977. Great stuff. But, wow.
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather used to play that stuff all the time for me.
Did your grandfather?
Yeah.
Did
Were
you?
you sitting on
But
his
I just
lap?
don't remember. Yes, I was
You were
sitting on his lap. Yes, I
And you
was.
crushed his legs?
say.
Did they have to be amputated after that?
No wonder we lost him.
I don't know why they would have to be
That's why we
amputated.
lost him, Pat.
That's why. Okay.
Because Jeffy sat
well,
on
that
his
makes
lap.
sense. That makes sense. Otherwise, he'd still be with us today, probably.
There you go.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh. At 40, 160,
I don't
203?
recall.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you don't recall? Aw.
All right.
Oh, no.
Got some tweets here. Tamara B. tweets, I know why Trump didn't win the Nobel Prize. It had a DEI requirement. They had to go to a woman of color. Probably. It's probably not even a joke. That's probably
absolutely.
fact.
And probably indigenous.
That's the world we live in. Yeah. Seymour posts, it's crazy that they've come out with self-destruct cocaine now. Isn't it?
It's explosive.
From Paco D, talking about farmers insurance. I bet Venezuelans use progressive insurance.
That's a think of man's tweet.
From Rowdy Introvert, the Nobel Peace Prize nomination is a touching tribute, but I was hoping for a chainsaw like Elon received from Javier Milei.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, those were good times. 6 months ago.
You don't get those days back.
No, apparently not.
Because he was cutting the budget.
Yes, he was.
Chuck Shazam Bartowski nailed it. Kinda. There's the
Oh, yeah, you got to put the Blue Man Group up there.
Blue
There we
Man
go.
Group.
Oh, there you go. Nice. That's awesome.
Okay.
It's incredible
That's
what
awesome.
you can do
That's awesome.
online now, isn't it? That's it's great.
Wait, that's not.
No, that's not an actual.
Oh, okay.
It's not an actual photo of us on the bottom.
Good, because I don't remember turning blue, and I was.
All right, we're gonna do chewing the fat in just a second. But first of all, we want to finish up with President Trump and what they were talking about with the shutdown and all of that. Will the troops be paid on time?
Today.
I think it's today, right? Yeah. All right.
Shutdown. You have the money to pay the troops on October 15th. Okay. How is
I actually have a man who
This is great.
is a very wealthy person. You'll know that when I tell you this. Who called a donor, a great gentleman, and he said, if there's any money necessary, shortfall, for the paying of the troops, that I will pay it, meaning he will pay it.
Wow.
How about that? I said, look, we're not going to need it. We're going to take care of our troops. But this was a position that's being forced upon us by Democrats.
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
I wonder who that is.
I'd love to know. I wish you'd say, because that would be in the billions.
All right, guys.
Probably
dollars.
Elon.
It was
Probably
me.
Elon.
It was me.
It was
It was
you,
me.
Chris.
That is
Okay, you're holding out on us.
that's like $7.5 billion. 2-week pay period.
So there's only a few. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean that's. I guess
Takes a lot to protect this nation.
more than a few. But I mean, 20 people maybe on the planet
Maybe.
that could do that and be okay with it. You know what I mean?
So they took money from research and development funds to cover this pay cycle.
I thought they were doing
the
the
troops.
tariff money.
Yeah,
The
That's
tariff
for-
is for WIC.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
for
WIC
WIC.
is for tariff. Yeah.
Meanwhile, as they scrape together the payment for the troops, here's a reminder of what's standing in the way of a resolution to the shutdown. Why the Democrats are insisting the government stay shut down until certain things happen, like this.
And they would send $500 million to liberal news outlets by refunding the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. It would also restore up to $5 billion of American taxpayer funds for wasteful spending for international projects. Here's a couple of examples. This is in their legislation, their counterproposal on the CR to keep the lights open. This is what they want to do. They want to spend $24.6 million of your hard-earned dollars as a taxpayer for climate resilience in Honduras. They want to spend $13.4 million for civic engagement in Zimbabwe. They want to send $3.9 million for LGBTQI plus democracy grants in the Western Balkans. They want to spend $2.9 million of your dollars for desert locust risk reduction in the Horn of Africa. And $2 million for, quote, organizing for feminist democratic principles in Africa. We are not doing that.
What a hater. Oh,
right?
Wow. Are people going to die?
I hope the
now?
locusts from the Horn come to
I
your
hope they
house.
come to his house and eat him whole.
What about the male prostitutes? Are we stop funding them too?
Yeah, we're not. Those are gone. Those have been gone, right?
Okay.
I love how you went right to that, Chris. But here you go. The desert locust risk reduction. That is awesome.
Incredible. And I mean, we're talking about a lot of money.
Yes.
One of them was $24.9 million.
Yeah.
Like $25 million to one of these dumbass programs.
Whoa.
Incredible.
And of course, we know that that stuff doesn't actually go to desert locust risk reduction. That's just what they call the payments that are getting
something better, though?
That are getting lined in the pockets of who knows who.
It's incredible. All right, let's get to chewing the fat.
All right, awesome. Let's do it. Oh, I get it. I like it.
He's got moo-moos and milk and spoons. He's also orbited by 18 moons. When he's on the mic, it's no longer a safe space.
It's a lot of gravitational pull. It's impressive.
Really, it is.
It's impressive.
Face. We're all glad he left the grocery store biz to bring us all a free big guy show like his.
Thank you.
It's not a fireside chat. It's Jeffy here to chew the fat.
And here he is.
Bro, you okay?
I'm sorry. I've had the hiccups for the last month. I can't get rid of them.
Oh, no.
I wasn't going to come in today, but I figured I'd stop by.
It's going to be an awkward segment.
Sorry.
You okay?
I don't know.
You need
I don't
water?
know. I don't know. I tried it. It's cold. I'm trying to. I'll try to get through. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Try to get through it.
Strange that Glenn had a very similar problem. You certainly wouldn't be mocking him for that.
I didn't notice that.
Right?
How dare you?
I know.
I have a legitimate thing.
Okay. All right.
I have a legitimate thing.
Weird.
What
I
are we
haven't
talking about?
Noticed it the
We don't
last
fat
month.
shame, but we might hiccup shame.
All right.
All right. The Giant company recalled the Giant and Martin's branded taco kits. The recall includes a 9.4-ounce Giant and Martin's hard taco dinner kit with the best of date marked by March 13th of next year because the kit contains a milk allergen. Apparently, there's a hot chocolate packet found inside the recalled taco mix kits. So if you have a big taco kit, you can return it to a refund or throw it away or, I don't know, use it. Unless you have a milk allergen. But I don't know how you get the hot chocolate packet into the taco mix box, but that's what it happens. So heads up. Be careful if you have heaven forbid, you have a milk allergen and you open up that box. You might get, might smell the milk chocolate dust from the package. Donald Trump, the president of the United States.
Oh, no.
Donald Trump, the president. I thought I was going to have another hiccup.
Whoa, Jimmy, getting some
what is going on?
movement
Have
over there.
you got the hiccups too? What is going on?
Wow.
Okay, so Donald Trump, the president of the United States, is on the cover of Time magazine, and
Not happy with that.
This is what they posted.
It's a terrible. He's right. This is the worst photo ever taken of him.
This is the Time magazine post,
Come
and
on.
it talks about the living Israeli hostages held in Gaza have been freed under the first phase of Donald Trump's peace plan, alongside the Palestinian prisoner release. The deal may become the signature achievement of Trump's second term, and it could mark a strategic turning point for the Middle East. And President Trump is very unhappy with the picture. He said they wrote a relatively good story.
Which is amazing.
But
they picked out the worst possible photograph.
Correct. But, he goes on to say that it was like you just said, the worst possible photo. Is it the worst of all time?
I think so. Yeah, I think I've never seen a worse picture of him.
Back in, I don't know, March, we were told that the painting they had in Colorado of him,
and that was bad,
was the worst.
Yeah.
If you remember, and that was that was that one in Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, they took that down. Hopefully, they burned it, but they took that down.
That's the
immediately.
Mona Lisa compared to this one on Time Magazine's cover.
Oh, so that one isn't the worst any longer.
No.
Okay, it's been replaced by the Time Magazine shot.
It has.
It is pretty terrible. When I first saw it online,
Why would you
yesterday.
Why would you take it from underneath him?
Yes.
They're on the ground looking up at him, photographing him, makes him look bald.
Yes, it does.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, and it makes him look like 100 years old.
And they're like,
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, this has to be a fairly positive article, so let's find the worst photo ever taken of him.
Yeah, and that's exactly why.
did.
And that's exactly why.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. But,
I don't blame him for getting pissed off about that.
I do not either. If you are not a subscriber to Blaze TV, now's a good time to become one. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Save $20 off an annual subscription. Subscribe today, blazetv.com/Pat.
You know, fad diets come and go. Juice cleansers, cabbage soup, raw food, all of that.
I did not participate in that cabbage soup trend.
You didn't?
Man. No,
Oh,
it was
wow.
nasty.
Wow.
The other ones, maybe.
Maybe.
But not the cabbage soup one, man. Holy cow.
By the time most people hit 60, they've lost and regained hundreds of pounds. Doctors call it weight cycling, and half of us as Americans do it. They lose the weight, they gain it back, plus a few extra pounds each time. And that puts tremendous strain on your organs, and it can lead to things like diabetes, liver damage, heart attack, and stroke. Most people need help to stop the cycle, and that's where Lean comes in. Created by doctors, it's a non-prescription oral supplement. It's not a GLP-1 injectable. Lean targets weight loss in 3 ways: maintains healthy blood sugar, controls appetite and cravings, and it burns fat by converting it to energy. So if you want to lose meaningful weight at a healthy pace and then keep it off, add Lean to your diet and exercise routine. You'll get 20% off right now when you enter the promo code PAT at takelean.com. That's promo code PAT at TAKELEAN, takelean.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
That it is. And we continue on with Chewing the Fat, the Fat Five, Chewing the Fat segment here on Pat Gray Unleashed. Excuse me.
Okay.
That's rough, man.
No, I can't help it when it comes up. I've been struggling with this.
I know.
Apple minus its Plus yesterday. Apple streaming service will be henceforth known as Apple TV after the company dropped the Plus in Apple TV Plus. So with the third iOS 26.1 beta, which is released by developers on Monday, means the service will have the same name as Apple's smart TV device and associated app. So since they're talking about beta, they're saying the old name Apple TV Plus can still be seen in some of the app's menus. It's also still present in the entertainment tab of Apple's website. Looks similar to the old logo, but this time the colors and the liquid glass effect instead of the plain character. So the new logo has some parts there you see, with to indicate whether it's a movie or part of Apple's streaming platform catalog. They did not explain why. They just said, we want to give our streaming service a vibrant new identity.
Weird.
So
Because there's nothing plus about Apple TV.
Right.
There isn't.
But so I stole it.
You did?
I
You took
decided
that Plus?
I decided I'm going to take it. So along with this the daily Fat Five.
So it's not going to go to waste.
It's not going to go to waste.
You're going to use it.
Look, I thought it was a law that companies had to add plus to things.
It was.
Seemed like it for a while.
Now Apple's throwing the law to the wind. The devil may care attitude with the plus.
It's sunset. It's sunset.
Okay. Well, I'm taking it. Because I took it yesterday. I'm giving subscribers a little bit more fat to chew on every day, to chew in the fat. We'd still, do the Fat Five here on Pat Gray Unleashed every day, but I'm going to give them a little bit more fat, so it's going to be, chewing the fat with Jeff Fisher, Fat Five Plus.
Wow.
Nice.
Fat 5 Plus.
Yeah.
Very special.
Look, if Apple's going to throw it away, I'm taking it out
Might
of the
as
dumpster.
well.
Yeah, thank you. A couple of days ago, I see the headline lost in the Israeli Hamas news that Madagascar's president said that there was a coup attempt underway as the elite army unit takes control of the military and joins a week-long anti-government protest. Then this morning, I find out he fled the country, and he's out. He's ousted. The coup actually worked following weeks of protests by, according to this article, the country's young people. The youth were protesting poverty, power outages, and lack of opportunity. So the parliament voted to impeach him. He fled the country, fearing for his safety. And the colonel to the military said, we're taking power.
Sounds like a country that's up for grabs, Jeffy.
It does sound like a
that to
country
your
that's
resume
up
there.
for grabs. I be careful what you wish for, young people of Madagascar, because I guess they said that the military unit would appoint a prime minister. Sure, count on that. Count on that happening. We're working on that, but first we've got to lock down a few things. And as the head of the military, I can take care of that for you. So I'm sure that is coming very, very soon. We got time for a little Earth news. I know that they talked about 2025 being the hottest. Let's see, 2025 is set to be the second hottest year in
Can we
history.
stop with this? Come on.
Now, they also talk about coral reefs are the first ecosystem to have passed the climate tipping point. Scientists and conservationists contend in a new report that barring a reversal of warming trends, Pat, a large number of coral reefs will be lost, barring a reversal. What's interesting about that is that they promote the COP30 coming up next month in Brazil. And that's the same country that is building a new road that's cutting through the rainforest. Because they need a new road for the COP30 crowd.
Right.
To
And
make
isn't that the
trip
rainforest
shorter.
that provides us with 98% of the oxygen on this planet?
It is.
Or
Yes.
whatever nonsense they were spitting out years
But we
ago.
need to facilitate the logistics of the COP30 crowd coming in, and they can't take the long way.
No. You
Come on
can't.
now.
You can't.
That's just silly. Look, in the end, it'll help the environment to have this road here.
Incredible. Jeez.
They don't believe in any of it.
No, they don't.
It's just foolish.
They wouldn't act the way they do if they did.
Right.
No way. If you really believed that it was so catastrophic that the world's about to end, would you be taking private jets anywhere?
Anywhere.
Ever? Or slicing through the rainforest to build new roads? No. 888-933-93. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
With some tweets. Caffeinated Texan tweets, I'd like to see the list of bank accounts associated with the Desert Locust Risk Reduction Program.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you. That's my point.
We'd all love to see that. Urban City Farming Thought Criminal. What? LGBTQ desert locust prostitutes in Zimbabwe are going to die because of this shutdown?
Thank you.
And don't you care? No, we do very deeply. Very deeply.
Doesn't seem like it.
Did it really come off that way?
It's not
I
coming
apologize.
across that way.
I
And Jeffy and I
apologize.
are offended by that.
Because we will kill you graveyard dead.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hee Haw the Viking. Has anyone confirmed that the photographer for Time isn't a midget?
Okay.
Maybe he's doing the best he can. That's a.
We have not confirmed that.
We haven't.
We have not
We
confirmed
haven't.
that.
So we're being insensitive.
We
it might be a little
apologize.
person.
Potentially.
Might be a little person.
We don't care about locusts, and now we're
Now midgets.
yeah.
Man.
There we go.
Jimmy Dimples. I guess Apple dropped the plus from its TV because they didn't want the reminder of the higher price.
Oh.
Okay.
That's very possible.
Yeah. Maybe.
All of those platforms are busy raising their prices.
Yep. Yep. Netflix,
Has commercial
Amazon,
now, also.
Apple, everybody. Apple went up like $3 a month, I
Yes,
think.
it did.
Yep.
Which is insane.
Well, they needed it to
Insane.
Disney
rebrand.
keeps jacking up. Oh,
Rebrand?
Yeah, they needed to rebrand. So the extra $3 went to the new logo.
Huh. Because they just they eliminated. Should cost less.
No,
right?
because they
should
added,
be saving on ink now.
No, they added the liquefied.
Oh,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
And the color for
it
the
was colorful.
bottom. Like that cost $3
Okay.
plus.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, there
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Obviously, that's incredibly expensive.
Yes.
Obviously. It's almost rainbowish, isn't it?
It is.
Look at that.
That's almost Microsoft-ish kind of
It is
thing.
almost Microsoft-ish.
Almost
Yes.
trans flag-ish.
Interesting.
Oh.
So yesterday there was a solemn ceremony at the White House in honor of what would have been Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday.
Man. His poor parents there.
Oh, gosh.
His widow. Ugh. Yeah, this.
He got the Presidential Medal of Freedom yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Which, I'm sure Erika and the kids are going to cherish that the rest of their lives. That'll be cool for them.
Doesn't bring their dad back, but
nope.
man.
But it's a nice gesture.
Sure is.
And he deserves it.
Absolutely.
It's the highest honor, right?
Yep.
Civilian honor.
So here's what Erika had to say yesterday.
Honestly, President Trump, I have spent 7.5 years trying to find the perfect birthday gift for Charlie. And it's so difficult. And those of you that have spouses or loved ones, you know how difficult it is sometimes to buy a gift for someone that you love. Yeah. Because he wasn't a materialistic man, so that also did not help. But now I can say with confidence, Mr. President, that you have given him the best birthday gift he could ever have. It's such an honor.
She also had some poignant words about freedom.
Presidential Medal of Freedom reminds us that the national interest of the United States has always been freedom. Our founders etched it into the preamble of our Constitution, and those words are not relics on parchment. They are a living covenant. The blessings of liberty are not man's invention, they are God's endowment. Charlie lived for those blessings, not as abstract words, but as sacred promises. He used to love to journal about this topic all the time, and with such a heart postured of gratitude. And he believed that liberty was both a right and a responsibility. And he used to say, freedom is the ability to do what is right without fear. And that's how he lived. He was free from fear. He was free from compromise, free from anything that could enslave his soul. His name, Charles, literally means free man. And that's exactly who my husband was. He was a free man. And from the time I met him, sitting across from him, being interviewed on politics and philosophy and theology, anything that Charlie loved, any topic he loved. And I just saw the fire in his soul, and there was this divine restlessness within him that came from knowing God placed him on this earth to protect something very, very sacred for all of us. And he never stopped fighting for people to experience freedom. He didn't. Charlie often said that without God, freedom becomes chaos. And he believed liberty could only survive when anchored to truth.
That was proven in the French Revolution, right? I mean, look at the difference between the American Revolution and the French Revolution. What was the difference? God. They didn't use that as their foundation in France, and so it spiraled completely out of control. And They became the crap hole that they currently are.
We're still trying to fight back from that.
Yeah, they are. They actually are. So the president also signed a proclamation designating October 14th, Charlie's birthday, as a national day of remembrance for him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Remember Charlie down on the patio? He could sit there all night long listening to this music.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So what's that in front of Trump there as he's signing the proclamation? Is that a new White House game?
Yeah,
game board, or is that his design for?
I think that's his design for the 250.
Yeah, with the arch
With
there?
the arch, yeah.
Is that the ballroom on the right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's plenty of room. There's plenty of room to build onto this thing. I just got back from the Middle East. I got to add on to this bad boy.
Because that arch that you see on the left, that's going to be like that new roundabout by the Lincoln Memorial. I believe it was.
That looks like the L'Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Pat.
Did we copy that?
I think we did.
Yeah, we did. It looks a lot like it.
What are they going to call that? Any idea?
Trump.
What is your problem?
Trump wing.
Trump.
What's your problem?
The Trump arch?
Yeah,
Or just plain
just Trump. Just Trump.
Okay.
That way, whatever they add on to, it's just that. Yeah, that's Trump.
I mean, that is the L'Arc de Triomphe in Paris.
Yes.
Sure, what you said. That's what it is. It's the thing from France.
That's what it is.
The press has got to hope that President Trump is sleeping in today.
Right?
I mean, seriously.
Well,
he is nonstop. Do we have his public schedule today?
I do. Let me get it.
He's standing behind Erika there. Like I don't think the man slept for 2 days.
Seriously.
Well, Glenn said he didn't sleep for 36 hours at least. I mean, that's a lot. 79-year-old man who can just keep going like that.
Just go.
It's really incredible.
It is.
So the president will participate on the press conference with the director of the FBI, and then there will be
at 3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock, and then at 7:30 there will be
He's got a ballroom dinner tonight.
Dinner.
Wow. For who? Who's this dinner
It doesn't
for?
say.
It doesn't say.
No.
Okay.
Don't worry about who it's for.
It's for you, Pat.
We got a ballroom. We're having a party.
What are you, a cop?
I don't think I realized that the ballroom is separate from the rest of the facility.
And
I thought it was going to be connected, but it's not, obviously. Interesting.
No.
So it's a separate 90,000 square feet, or is it 100,000 now?
We put that back up.
There's got to be some kind of connection
what's
there, right?
Because there's two things. You got the one that's connected to the White House, and then you got the separate building.
Yeah, separate building doesn't look...
I think that, I may be wrong, I thought the ballroom is physically connected.
Yeah,
is that building off to the right? Isn't that the...
is that a different one?
That's that, what you call a building that's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, the ballroom is right.
Oh, so it is connected.
Yeah, to the left side.
Good.
The
Okay.
ballroom, right?
Yeah.
The left side.
Mm-hmm. It's going to still be too small for Trump's liking.
There's no doubt about
Yeah.
that. Look at all the room you have on the other side. We got to build on to that.
I may be
thing.
wrong,
It's
but I think
sick
that's
of
the
looking
executive
at this
office
stuff.
building.
Yes, I believe so. I believe you're right.
There's plenty of lawn space that can
Look
be
at that.
taken up
Yes,
by
absolutely.
more residents. Come on. You can do more than
Move
this.
that building.
A lot
Move
more.
that building.
And in fact, if we have to go that way, we'll just move to that
Yeah,
building.
we just moved the building.
No one knows construction better than me. We can
Thank
do that.
you.
Right. I know how to do this and do it right. So let's do it. Let's make this thing 1,000,000 square feet now.
Well, if he keeps visiting the Middle East, we'll end
There's
up
no
with a
doubt
castle
about that.
Yeah,
in
right.
There's
Washington,
no
D.C.
doubt about that.
Europe, Middle East,
Yes.
they've all got bigger palaces
they
than
do.
what we have. So, yeah.
You know, he
and
gets
it
mad.
galls him.
It
makes
makes
it
him
does.
so mad. He just comes back to. He flies into D.C. and looks down and goes, "What a dump!
What a dump I'm in.
I can't
This is
even.
not right for
It's
America."
embarrassing."
That's why he keeps bringing all that gold from Mar-a-Lago.
Yep. Speaking of presidents and their facilities, is there some progress being made on Obama's dumpy library that he's doing?
This thing is
I mean, this thing has ballooned in price. It's
I knew
ballooned
it would.
in
Look at that.
time invested, and it's just an eyesore.
Yeah, it is.
Look
it
at
looks
that
better
thing.
than I thought.
It's coming around.
Yeah, it is.
But it's still garbage. It's still Soviet
the grounds.
art.
The grounds are going to make it look better.
It
The surrounding
really-
area.
It really does look Soviet.
Yeah, and they had. Look down below. They have room.
They do,
It's not like they're
yes.
trying to build
Right.
this thing in the middle of Manhattan.
Yeah.
And they have to go straight up. This is
Yeah, they could have spread out. They've got 2 blocks there, it looks like, that they could have used. Yes. Why did they do this?
Parking.
They don't even need parking. You know how many people are going to
people are going to flock there.
You're going to need space for 100,000 people
daily.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, it's going to be bigger than Disney World.
It actually looks better than I had anticipated. But
yes. Okay, but the new glass makes it look
good.
A little bit better.
And the grounds, the surrounding buildings there.
It's still ugly, though.
Ugly as hell.
No question. No question about that.
I don't care who you are. That's still an eyesore.
Yes.
And I bet the residents of South Chicago are still pissed.
Oh, they
about
are.
it.
No, I thought they're
like
happier
that.
than ever.
Oh, okay.
They're happier than ever.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have 100,000 people daily visiting them.
So that's going to be great for their traffic situation.
And the people that once lived there got kicked out, but they can't find a place to live, but they're giving housing to illegals. Don't worry about that.
Yep.
It's all good.
And it's boosted all of the prices of homes in the area.
Yeah.
So that they can't afford them anymore. They're being priced out of their own neighborhood. So they're really happy with Barack right now. They're really pleased. Thank you, Barack Obama. Wow. And, who knows what's going to be available inside. I can't wait to see all of the progressive garbage that's going to be contained in that thing.
He's busy making the rounds, too, these days.
Yes, he
blabbing
is.
It's just agonizing.
Yeah. All right. Last week, we got a box of Kexi cookies here, and we weren't sure who sent them. It just had the address of
your headquarters.
Our headquarters, our worldwide,
and it was addressed to you.
Yes, it was addressed to you,
and it was addressed to me. And I thought, why is my family sending me boxes?
It was very confusing.
Yeah, but yesterday Keith got a note from Monique Battaglia that said this: I received a notice that the Kexi cookie Halloween box was delivered to the studio on October 3rd. Did it ever make it to Pat's desk, or was it intercepted by Jeffy? Regards.
That's the
Monique.
first thing.
The usual suspect, yeah.
No, Monique, we got it, and thank you. Absolutely surprisingly delicious cookies.
Yeah, and then when I told her that we actually did have it, she apologized for suspecting Jeff Fisher.
That's fine. Listen, if anyone wants to send a box of Kexi cookies to the studios, we will accept it.
Yeah.
We may not thank you for it, but we will accept it.
Thank you, Monique. We enjoyed it very much.
It's so good. And if you want these cookies that are available this month, they're so good, and they're going really, really fast. And the chocolate chip pumpkin bread, I'm not even sure. Check out the website to see if we're sold out on that, but you're going to love it if you get it. It is second to none. So go to Kexi.com and get yours. Kexi. And by the way, some flavors are coming that you will not believe. If you think these cookies are great, she brought home some things that she's been working on, and I couldn't stop eating them.
Are you going to break trade secrets if you tell us what they are? Or?
And I can't do it. I'm sworn to secrecy.
NDA. Right. He signed an NDA.
But I just will say that my glucose went from about 100 to 4,000. And it was worth it. It was worth every single point. All right, Kexi.com is where you go. Kexi, Kexi.com.
Follow Pat on X at Pat Unleashed. Pat Gray Unleashed returns right after this.
Welcome. So great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. On Friday, I'm going to be at the Holy War. Well, the Holy War is actually Saturday, but I'm leaving for Utah on Friday.
Well, you got to prepare. If you go to war,
going to Big Noon Saturday, right?
Big Noon Saturday.
You're holding up that sign?
Yes.
Yeah, Kexi.com. Kexi.com sign. I want to see that. I usually watch Game Day. I usually watch Game Day on Saturday.
But you're going to
have to watch Big Noon.
Here's what you do. I'm serious.
Although I don't know where Game Day is going this week. Actually.
So here's what you do, Pat.
SEC.
You make a QR code See, I made a QR code for anyone who wants to give to the cause here, and you could do that, and it would go to Kexi.com. Okay. So if you're holding it up behind the set, they won't know what you're holding up back there, but people at home will be going to Kexi.com. Oh, my gosh, you've got to make this QR code on a big poster
Sean,
board.
if you're listening, get it done.
Yeah, get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done. So, BYU, Utah.
Yeah, have fun.
Saturday.
What's the point spread on that game?
I think 3 points. Utah's favored by 3 points.
Oh, well, that makes
Even
sense.
though we're ranked ahead of them and unbeaten, they're favored. And it's at home. It's in Provo. So, I don't know. No respect.
3.5. Wow.
No respect.
So do we have confirmation that the other team will get ice cream or no?
Yes, I think even the godless animals get free ice cream when they show up at LaVelle Edwards Stadium.
I will say, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Let's hope so. Hope so.
Utah's pretty good.
They are. Yeah, they seem to be.
Pretty good.
They seem to be.
Go ahead and say it.
They crushed UCLA first game of the year, but then UCLA was 0-4 to start. They look a little better now.
Yeah, they do.
And then last weekend they crushed Arizona State, but they were without their starting quarterback.
I know. There's always an excuse.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We have a good football team.
You do. You do have a good team,
and
I
they
will
found a
say,
way to win last week.
While feeling like a loss, it's still a win.
Right.
And the good teams, those are the games you have to win. You got to win those.
Right.
But it doesn't feel.
It didn't feel great.
Like
it didn't feel great. It was
like
a weird
win. And
it was a weird game. Any game that's interrupted for 70 minutes in the middle
maybe
of
that was it.
is weird.
And
too.
maybe that was it.
And I think that
too.
threw them.
And maybe that was it.
Yeah.
And that may have saved them the victory, actually. Think about it.
But like a wise man says, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Yeah. At the end of the season, that's what counts.
Is it the same wise man that said once you're in it, you're in it?
Oh, so you've heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of
him.
Yeah, very wise.
He's a very wise man.
Yeah.
Your premise is wrong. You keep referring to a wise man.
How about you don't worry about it?
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it about who said it.
I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to that.
Me too. Very much so. So we'll see. A little nervous about it, but I think they pull through.
A victory would propel this team greatly.
Yes. If they're 7-0 heading into the Iowa State game, I mean, they'll be ranked very close to the top 10.
Yeah, it should be in the top
very
10.
close. Yeah.
And you are what right now?
6-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 6-0 and ranked 15th.
Okay.
In the country. For Missouri, who is it this week?
I play Auburn.
Okay,
and we're 16th in the country.
16th.
We
behind us.
Got to win this week, man. Bad. We need it. I don't know that that's going to happen, to be honest.
Really?
I really feel that game against Alabama really disheartened me last week.
Well, they only lost by 3.
Yeah, but they lost by more than that in my heart.
Really?
Yeah. They
really?
did, yeah.
So it was a bad feeling game?
That opening drive, they opened and smashed them right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And Alabama came back, smashed them right back in the face. And then it was just like, we don't want to get hit. And then that was...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
And the one, they had the fake punt that failed. And, with fake punts, man, when they work, genius.
It's great.
When they don't, you suck.
BYU did one of those last weekend. They had a fake punt that failed.
Yeah. And
so
at the time, you suck.
Yeah.
What a call. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that?
It's so stupid.
Whereas if it works, you're a genius. You're the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah.
What guts!
Amazing. I can't believe he called it there.
Yeah, that's the danger of it, isn't it?
That is.
And then Nebraska has
they're at Minnesota
right?
Friday night.
Okay.
That would be something if they could become bowl eligible October 17th.
Oh, wow.
Which didn't happen at all last year,
And
did
they're in
it?
the top 25 now.
Did it? Oh,
they're out of others receiving votes. That's good
they're 25,
news.
baby.
Yeah. Actually in the top 25 right now, which is kind of fun. All right, so we showed you Alec Baldwin's little clip that he did after his
after his accident,
car crash the other day,
right? Because he had to avoid the garbage truck that was big as a whale.
Apparently,
and he hit the fat tree.
Right. And now we've got Dashcam video.
Yeah, from the truck that he was trying to go around.
Actual crash.
Yeah. So when this truck pulls out and turns right, Alec is behind this truck, and then what you'll see is on the right-hand side of the screen, a white SUV come around the side of it.
Look at that. Doesn't even stop at the turn.
Because there's no stop sign.
Doesn't even stop.
There's no stop
when
sign.
you enter
Hold
a
on.
roadway,
Hold on. So
you
here's the big
continue.
fat tree up here on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, right here. Right here. Watch this to the right.
Oh,
wow.
So what happened there? Was the guy...
The truck was making a turn.
I think the truck was turning into that driveway,
Yeah.
and I would assume that Alec, the pavement was wet, and he didn't stop.
Alec was not paying attention.
So wasn't paying
Alec
attention.
wasn't paying
Probably
attention.
on his phone.
It's his fault.
It is his fault, yes.
And he's trying to blame this
look,
poor
this
guy.
truck pulled right out in front of him. Didn't even stop here.
There's
coming
no
out of this
stop
parking.
sign.
Doesn't matter. You have to when you leave a parking lot. You have to stop to make sure that
stopped.
He yield. He yield.
And who knows? We don't know, according to that video, if the garbage truck that was big as a whale was using his blinkers, was using his indicator lights to make that turn.
Listen to Alec's attorney in here.
Jeez.
All of a
honor.
sudden,
Alec Baldwin apologized.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The guy who covered his trial and was upset at the end of the trial.
I mean,
I'm
I'm not an Alec Baldwin apologist. I'm not. I'm a fan.
Yes, you are.
But this is come on now. Look at this truck causing accidents.
He
Do we know what his wife? What is her name? Hilarious or something?
Dude, she's got to be incensed.
She has to be
She's
because that was her
pissed. That
car.
was her car.
Play it right there.
You saw how he acted.
That's Hilarious's car.
Yeah.
And he smashed it up.
Yeah.
So
it's been, and she just got kicked off of Dancing with the Stars, so she's pissed
she
about
lost?
that. Yeah, she's out of that.
She was on Dancing with the
Yeah.
Stars.
She was, yeah.
Wow.
And that's why Alec was apologizing. That's why I love her so much. Do you?
Okay.
Do you?
I think she physically beats him, and that's my. I'm just.
They're a weird.
She's going to
suspecting
now.
that.
Okay, here we go.
Suspecting- right,
See, he goes
watch this.
to look. He's just
He's slowing down. Alex
make the
flying,
turn.
not paying attention.
Oh,
he's like, oh crap! I gotta
the
get
whale.
around.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hilary's gonna kill me.
Hilary's gonna be pissed. You aren't lying. You aren't lying.
Yeah.
She loves this car.
That's why I got the Range Rover for her, just to shut her up. And now I'm gonna have to hear it from her again.
888-933-93. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
This is interesting. Muslim scholars visiting the Vatican Apostolic Library are being accommodated with prayer spaces.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's nice of
Isn't
the
that great?
Vatican to provide that.
It is nice of them. It's really considerate.
Clerics are in town doing
Clerics
a little,
in town, yeah.
doing a little studying.
You want to show proper respect.
The scholars
to
are
your
there.
guests.
Looking at the Vatican's probably got some of the history of how strong the Muslims have been creating things around the world forever.
I'm sure they do. And, I'm sure it's reciprocated at mosques all over the world where
It's funny you
there's
mentioned
Christian prayer rooms set up for the people who visit.
for the cardinals.
Okay, so this Vatican Library does have Islamic texts, does have represented there religious texts from all sorts of religions. So I looked up what's the largest Islamic library in the world, and it would be the Mohammed bin Rashid Library in Dubai.
I was just going to say that.
Okay, AI, does the Mohammed bin Rashid Library in Dubai have a Christian chapel in it? No, it does not.
Oh, wow.
It's got one out back.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you check the back?
I did not check the
alley. The alley in the back. Behind it.
Just go through that door there. It's right there.
Yeah.
And
Ignore
right
the
next to the
bloodstains.
dumpster, there's a little prayer space.
Okay,
So
Ignore the bloodstains. They were here.
Ignore the bloodstains. They were here.
Ignore the bloodstains.
They were here.
Yeah, the blessing was already here. So
What are you
we're like,
gonna
you know
do?
what? Let's just pray right here.
that's so irritating to me when I'm buying a place and there's already blood stains there.
Underneath the carpet.
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
that's where
irritating.
the mosque needed to be built there.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Right.
What are you going to do?
Sure, it'll hurt your resale value later, but if this is your dream home that you're going to retire in,
You're
can
buying
just,
it.
They'll knock that off the cost up
You're
front.
so picky that you're
You don't want bloodstains?
You're going to pass up the blood-stained property?
No.
You're not that picky.
In
You
today's
can't
world,
be.
no.
Toss a rug
can't.
over them.
Thank you. And that's what they
what you
did.
do.
The previous owner did
It is
that.
interesting because you do think that the mosques aren't going to allow that, right? There's not going to, if you asked, say, hey, mosque,
can there be a place where Christians can go pray?
Hold on a second.
Visiting?
I've got the
time out. We can't even in an airport get a Christian chapel to be used for a Christian chapel.
That's
it's been
fair.
taken over
That's
by
fair.
Islam.
Well, they share it, right?
Not when the
they're there.
one guy wanted to go
Yes.
in there and pray
Yes.
in the Christian chapel. I'm sorry, bro. It's
Right now it's
kneeling.
being used by
We're
the
doing
Muslims
the-
are in there right
Yeah.
now.
Kneel time.
So, yeah. It's prayer time.
It's prayer time.
Yeah,
It's
for
only
me
5
too.
times a day.
So, yeah, you only have to worry about it 5 times
Yeah,
a
only
day.
5 times
It's
a day.
not that bad.
So
It's not that bad.
just wait.
What, are you that impatient? You
Yeah.
need to pray right this minute?
Thank you.
Plus, go
It's
pray
our
somewhere
time.
else.
It's our time.
Yeah, it's a Muslim's time.
How
right
long's
now.
a prayer
Leave 'em
call
alone.
last?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
I
we should
don't
ask
know.
those that are waking up in Minneapolis right about now.
Yeah.
How long does a Muslim prayer call? Any guesses?
gotta be
3
what?
minutes? 3 to 5 minutes?
5 minutes for the call, and then you probably have to, 30 minutes to pray?
Oh, wow. That's a lot of praying.
So 3 to 5.
Yeah, 3 to 5. Okay.
But
Yeah.
the full weekly one, a prayer service, 30 to 45 minutes,
All right.
including a sermon. I mean, that's like church.
Oh, that
So-
includes
okay.
a sermon.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
So 3 to 5 minutes, yes.
Yeah, 3 to 5
Okay.
minutes, yeah.
3 to 5, not 35.
3 to 5,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, so
3,
shut
4,
up.
5, yeah.
Yeah, so shut
And
up.
it's
Yeah.
and some as
Stop
many
your
have said
belly
it's
aching.
the most beautiful sound in the world.
Some have said that.
Heard that.
Some have said that.
What politician did say that?
If you're being awakened at 5 in the morning, I'm sure you consider it a really beautiful sound.
Well, you do. Praise Allah.
Right.
Inshallah.
Peace be upon him.
Thank you.
Inshallah. Speaking of John Cornyn, whose inshallah that just was.
Yes, that was.
Have you seen the pandering ads to
Yes.
With a cowboy hat?
Oh, it was,
the John Cornyn has voted with Donald Trump
Yes.
99% of the time.
And it's funny how they're all running during college football
All right.
on
Yeah.
Saturdays.
Drives me out of my
It's
mind.
and then the
agonizing.
little picture of Trump pops up behind Cornyn, almost like he smiles,
Yes.
like he supports everything Cornyn does.
And then they show the border where nobody's streaming across anymore because John Cornyn and Donald Trump have shut down the border.
Yes.
Really?
Right.
John Cornyn
Yeah.
did that? Get out of here.
Inshallah.
Can I just clean this up real quick? I seriously couldn't remember which politician said that the Muslim prayer call is, quote, one of the prettiest sounds on earth at sunset, end quote. That would be Barack Obama.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not shocking there.
what a surprise. That's great. So he can do the call to prayer at his new library, which is beautiful.
Don't kid
they'll
yourself. That's probably going to happen.
Probably is.
They'll have plenty of space.
Jeez. In the UK, where they have bent over backwards for the visiting Muslims, they've also shut down free soda refills at all supermarkets and restaurant chains. They've been forced to stop free refills of soda drinks or hot chocolate because of new obesity laws. I'm telling you. The UK is done. They've announced the changes. In fact, all of these restaurant chains and the grocery stores, Morrison's, I guess, is one of them. They've announced changes to its unlimited hot drinks after the long-awaited measures designed to tackle childhood obesity came into force on October 1st. Other chains with similar refill offers will also be required to follow suit. People have reacted with fury, as you can perhaps imagine, after the supermarket confirmed customers would no longer be able to get free refills on hot chocolate or mochas, branding the policy dystopian. Yeah, you're not kidding. Wow. It's not just the full cat Coke in Nando's, one customer wrote on Twitter. They've come for the hot chocolate and mocha.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate! Exclamation point. But this is what's happening all over the planet. But Britain is probably the worst right now as far as Western countries that are caving into stuff and just becoming dystopian and totalitarian. Wait, I can't get a free refill because the nanny state now is mandating that might make me fatter? How about you let me decide that? But here's the problem. in England, they'll say, well, no, because then it's raising our taxes on the free health care that we provide to fat people, right? That's what happens when you allow the government into every aspect of your life. So because they have free health care for everybody, it's not free. They pay for it with taxes. But because the government's involved in that, then people have the right to say, well, I'm not going to pay for your health care that way. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to cut back on your refills. In fact, you can't drink sugar sodas at all.
Correct. But here's the thing, Pat.
That'll be the next step.
You can still help yourself to any of our low-sugar bottomless drinks.
Oh, can I?
So why don't you not worry about it? Yeah. Hey,
So,
fatty.
there you go.
You can have our sugarless bottomless drinks, okay?
Man. And you can get refills on those?
That's what it said, yeah.
Interesting.
Because the one restaurant was known for the bottomless drinks, and they're like, "Ooh, yeah, no, not any longer." And you can have those over there, but not these.
Wow.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, look, we're shipping National Guard soldiers.
You got to get over that, bro. You got to get over
because, we think that they look too fat. They're too disheveled. Okay,
right. You got to get over that.
So, I mean, we're close.
Do you remember when New York was trying to?
Yes, I do.
Eliminate salt.
Yes, I do.
And then they tried
to do the drink thing too.
To limit the drinks
yes,
that you could get.
Yes, they did. That was what's his face?
Bloomberg.
Bloomberg.
It was
yes.
Bloomberg. Yeah.
So he just moved his office to the United Kingdom.
It was bad enough under Bloomberg. Just wait till Mom Donnie.
Oh, Pat.
Just wait. Oh, you will thrill to the days of Bloomberg. You will think that Bloomberg was Abraham Lincoln.
Remember the day when we used to get the bottomless, sugarless drinks? You don't get those days back anymore.
Those days? Of course, you'll be yelling that over the sound of the Muslim prayer call there in NYC.
Yep.
I can't hear you over the Muslim prayer call happening behind me.
Which is a beautiful sound.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the most beautiful sound in the world at sunset.
We're not mandating that every one of these skyscrapers has the call to prayer coming from it
the speaker
5 times a day.
Yeah.
But
it's just a suggestion, really.
If they wanted to remain open.
Well, I just saw that the Democratic Socialist Party in New York City, these are what they want. Get rid of mandatory minimum prison sentences. Close ICE facility detentions, and give health insurance to illegal immigrants.
My gosh.
That's what they want.
I mean, they're doing that in California, too.
And
California has given housing to people that have been displaced because of the ICE raids. And there's still, there's American citizens that can't pay their rent, too. We don't care about them.
Yep. We don't care at all about them.
And the chapter leader says, quote, our endorsed candidates are expected to follow the will of the membership. End of quote.
Yes. Good luck. Good luck with that. If you're buying or selling a home, that's one of the most important decisions you're ever going to make. And the difference between a really smooth transaction and a costly headache usually comes down to the agent you choose. Real Estate Agents I Trust is a free service that connects you with top local agents who have proven track records, deep market knowledge, and a reputation for honest, practical advice. These aren't script-reading checklist agents. They're professionals who know your neighborhoods, spot hidden problems, and can negotiate to make sure that you never leave value on the table. Real Estate Agents I Trust vets every single agent for experience and integrity. Then they match you with somebody who fits your goals. So whether you're buying or selling or doing both because you're relocating, this is where you need to go to find a great realtor. Real Estate Agents I Trust. It's realestateagentsitrust.com.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
So what is the Loving County, Texas takeover?
Yeah, so Pat had Laura sent me this message, and it's very interesting. So this guy kind of summarizes the story in 60 minutes, or 60 seconds. I had no idea this was happening. Check this out.
This summer, residents of Mentone in far west Texas started noticing some unfamiliar people around town. That's not so unusual. There's fewer than 100 residents in Loving County. It's the least populated county in the country. The newcomers also were all African American. Loving County residents are overwhelmingly white. But it wasn't just that the new arrivals looked different. It's also what some of them were saying that really grabbed people's attention. They were saying they intended to take over the county government. The plan, move in enough people to start winning political offices. That sounds really boring. Who cares who's county commissioner? But Loving County is an unusual place for other reasons. It's in the middle of the Permian Basin, meaning it collects millions and millions of dollars in oil every year. In fact, its government is one of the richest per capita places in the state.
Oh.
Another thing about Loving County, it has a history of really loose voter registration enforcement. Small population, big budget, easy voting. It's the perfect place for a small group of people who want to attempt a political overthrow. The guy behind the scheme is named Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Early this year, he bought up a couple of 5-acre parcels about a half-mile outside of town. It's down some rough caliche roads in the middle of nowhere. No water, no electricity, no trees, really hot. But then Tanner, who's from Indiana, started promising free houses on the land to anybody who wanted to come out to Loving County. It's not really clear how that'll work. Tanner's background's a bit of a mystery, and he's a controversial figure in places he's done business. But one thing he does have is a big social media presence. One of his posts about free houses in Loving County was viewed 2 million times.
Well, of course.
Over this summer, he posted dozens of videos promoting the plan.
Moving there.
Yeah.
And people started moving. By late August, about 30 people had made the move from all over the country. They've set up a settlement of RVs and tents on Tanner's land. A dozen have already registered to vote. That's potentially enough to win a county commissioner's seat. So what will happen next? You can learn more about the ongoing attempt to take over Loving County.
You can learn more
in my story
Houston Chronicle.
On Houston Chronicle.
There you go. All right. So anyway, there you go. I don't know anything about this Dr. Malcolm Tanner.
Who's the guy?
And what he's trying to do. That's the reporter. Or
Just
somebody
the reporter?
Somebody that just wrote an article about this.
Who's this guy on his T-shirt? Is that's not a
I don't know.
Che Rivera shirt, is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't see it very well.
Okay. Just wondering.
Who we got
who
there?
that is.
Oh, shoot, man.
Oh.
That is Che.
It is Che, because I looked
Good
it up.
call, bro.
Yeah, I told Jeff and he's
I was
here.
wondering.
That's a Che Guevara.
Wait, that's Che Guevara?
Yes, because I have a problem with
Doesn't
this.
matter. You could wear any T-shirt you want.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Okay.
But
now we got two stories here. What's this guy? What's this guy's angle?
Yes.
Wait,
what is
what?
it?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's revisit Che Guevara.
catch on
Sure,
that,
here in a
Jeffy.
second. But the story here, this Dr. Malcolm Tanner, who I honestly I have no idea anything about this guy, but this reminded me of the Free State Project, which back around the year 2000 was trying to get. They had a survey of here are the places that the population is low that we could come and infiltrate, and they ended up basically taking over Keene, New Hampshire. Was the community. This is all this is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 30 people there in a county that has less than 100 population. I mean, that's smart. If you want to try to set up your own libertarian paradise or whatever. Again, I don't know anything about Malcolm Tanner, but that's actually pretty smart. However, we just talked about John Cornyn. Well, his opponent in the upcoming Senate race here in Texas is Attorney General of the state.
Are you talking about John Cornyn, the man who votes 99% of the time
with Donald Trump?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Well, let's stay focused here. It's Ken Paxton who is suing here. He's saying that this is deceptive and unlawful, this scheme to lure people with free housing for the purpose of conducting a political takeover. It's a disgustingly fraudulent plot to line his own pockets. I don't know how.
So what?
I
That's
will not
American
stand
way.
by while frauds try to carve up Texas for themselves and make everyone sicker and less safe along the way. He's talking about on that property where all of these RVs, Paxton is saying that they don't have proper sewage and sanitation. I mean, this is...
I don't know. It's kind of...
That's a stretch.
It sure is.
This is interesting. This is going to be
It
wild.
sure is. How do you think this country was developed?
Thank you. This is going to be something else, man, to watch this play out.
Yeah.
Loving County, Texas.
Interesting.
Yeah.
With 100 people and billions in oil.
Yeah.
And the reporter on top of it all is a fan.
Wearing a Che Guevara T-shirt.
He may not have realized.
You're right.
Yeah, he doesn't know who that is.
Just a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Just a T-shirt.
That's funny.
You get up there today. Where's it? I just throw this on. I just throw this on and make a video.
I like the color. of the shirt.
Thank you. It's my favorite shirt.
I mean, that was a good
I've had it
color. Let's be
forever.
honest. Put it back up, Joe. I mean, that light blue, you can't go wrong with
No,
that.
it looks good on him.
Right?
A lot of people can't pull that off.
See that? I mean, it's got that ash thing going. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's great. So is this a Houston Chronicle reporter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, his name is Eric Dexheimer. Yeah.
Sure.
Huh.
Hang on a second. Go. Hold on.
That's interesting.
Let me just look here.
Is there a number?
Central
people can
Texas
call?
reporter. With,
Put the picture back up of the reporter, because now I'm obsessed. I don't know. Is that him? Is that?
I mean, it could be John Mellencamp. Who knows?
No, I don't know.
That's not the beret that's on there. That's hair.
not him. That's not him.
That's what I mean. It could be Mellencamp.
It could be Mellencamp, which would actually be worse, honestly. So
we should have a vote. Who's worth? John Mellencamp.
Oh, come on now.
Or
I
Che
mean, come on now.
Guevara?
Mellencamp is a douche, but he's not as bad as Che.
I don't know.
Come on.
That's an interesting story, and
Yeah,
it's.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of the T-shirt, though. That's not Che Guevara.
Anyway, good luck to Dr. Malcolm Tanner and his enclave.
Good luck.
Taking over Loving County, Texas.
Yeah, good call.
That land
And
out there
have
is
fun.
cheap, man. So you could get a lot of people to show up out there and probably turn a profit in the way Paxton is alleging.
Right. And he's offering it for free.
Oh,
You get
that's
a free
right.
house.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's for free. So how is this guy making money if he's offering it for free?
Oh, when he's county commissioner, sitting on top of the Permian Basin, we'll find out.
correct.
I guess.
George Soros, maybe.
But that's some long range planning
As
right
county,
there.
it is. It is.
I mean,
As county
let's-
commissioner,
let's
we're going to
be
have to, sure, you got your house for free, but you're going to have to pay taxes to the county on that.
But let's be honest. I mean, if you're setting up your own little paradise, whatever your political leanings are, and you're only allowing people on the
You'll
land
make some
that agree
money.
with you, that's
you'll make some.
That's what we all fantasize about, like having
Yes, it
this
is.
place where you make the rules.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's like an episode of Yellowstone, or one of the sequels to
Yes.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Prequels.
Yeah, the prequels.
Where they were, buying up land and putting things on it and making money from
Man,
it.
the way America was settled.
Yeah. Yes.
I do think
Yes.
this next clip you'll really like because the tide is definitely turning on the trans stuff.
You know what? They've pushed it too far.
Yes. Good.
That's what happened here. Thank heaven that people are starting to push back.
But you know who
a
always
little
is
bit.
the last to know, to really pick up on this are politicians. But the ones right before them, they're the last to realize this, is the mainstream media. And so this interview, they're talking about like an audiobook or something that Harry Potter's doing, and actress Keira Knightley is going to be Professor Umbridge. And so...
Oh, is she?
And so
is that on the new HBO
maybe that's what it
series?
is. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
And so the reporter here is asking her, what about J.K. Rowling's trans problems?
Oh, good. Okay.
I saw you're voicing Professor Umbridge in the new Harry Potter audiobooks. I was wondering, are you aware that some fans are calling for a boycott, given J.K. Rowling's ongoing campaign against trans people?
I was not aware of that, no. I'm very sorry. I think we're all living in a period of time right now where we're all going to have to figure out how to live together, aren't we? And we've all got very different opinions. So I hope that we can all find respect.
So there you go. So
that was a good answer
I'm
from
not
her.
playing your game.
That was good.
I'm not playing your game.
It's good. Yeah, I'm not going to boycott J.K. Rowling just because she doesn't
They're
think...
paying me to do this.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that, okay?
Just because she really believes women are women and men are men.
The percentage of university students who describe themselves as transgender fell from 6.8% in 2023 to 3.6% in 2025.
Cut in half.
So
that's awesome.
The decline of
that
trans
interesting?
and queer identity among young Americans.
Because before that,
nosedive.
it went from 0.7% to 6.8%.
They were rapidly growing, and then now it's rapidly nosediving.
Coming back the other way.
Well. How the turns table.
Yes. Wow.
You gotta. I mean, and that's great that she just laughed.
That is great.
Oh, and then she had to give an answer, which was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we're just gonna have to get along. Next question.
Yeah, really well done by her. That's great. I'm glad she's not playing that game because most people just cave. And they're like, you're right. You know what?
I wasn't aware of that. I'm going to turn down this page.
Turning it down right now.
That's what the reporter was hoping. It would start some big controversy. Keira Knightley refuses to support the J.K. Rowling Harry Potter project because of her trans.
Yep.
Nope.
Meanwhile, it would be nice if we could get a reversal on the attacks happening to ICE right now, too.
That'd be nice.
That would be really nice.
Yes.
Dozens of rioters hurled rocks and formed a mob against federal agents who just had a ramming attack from an illegal immigrant. And this all happened in Chicago, where the rhetoric has been ratcheted up to the point where people believe it's okay to attack ICE because they're kidnapping people right off the streets.
We're arresting those people now, though, right? I mean, we're fighting back a little bit. At least ICE is fighting back a little bit.
Yes. Border agents were attempting to detain an illegal who hit their vehicle and then tried to flee, sparking a car chase. Demonstrators caught wind of the presence of federal agents and soon gathered, with some throwing rocks and bottles at authorities.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Authorities then deployed tear gas to break up the group.
Who do you think you are?
I know.
Yeah, and we've talked about the bounties. $2,000
on federal agents.
Yeah, cartels are
Really
offering
bad.
$2,000 for intelligence gathering and doxing of agents, $5,000 to $10,000 for kidnapping or non-lethal assaults, and up to $50,000 for the assassination of high-ranking officials.
Yep.
How you collected that?
Gosh.
What'd you say?
Those are interesting numbers, but
Well, that's what the
I know it's being
that's
reported.
what's being alleged.
I know.
Just despicable, though. It's despicable.
Absolutely.
These guys are trying to uphold U.S. law. 888-900-3393. All right, we got overtime coming up later on this morning. And see you back here tomorrow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.